Rajni ma'am, and today we are going to start with the second chapter of class 9th chemistry, that is matter around us pure? Dear students, if you will go to purchase honey in the market, so in the bottle of the honey what you will see? The word pure is written, that is pure honey. So what do you think? Is the honey what you are purchasing is a pure? No, in the term of chemistry it is no, because pure in the term of chemistry means a substance formed of only one type of matter. So here in this chapter we will see the classification of matter, how the matters are classified. So matter is classified into pure and mixture. So pure substance is what? A pure substance is a substance which is formed of only one type of matter. Only one type of matter. And a mixture, it can be the mixing of two or more matter together, not in a fixed ratio, it will be not in a fixed ratio, so that is a mixture. So let's see the properties of mixture and pure substance, and we will also see the classification, how matter is classified. So first we will see about pure substance. Pure substance, here we have to see about element and compound. Pure matter, not substance, just call it matter. Now in element we know that we have metals, non-metals and metalloids or semi-metal. Now in compounds we are having inorganic compound and organic compound. So we will see one by one that what is element, what is compound. In element, that properties of metal, properties of non-metal, and we will see metalloid also. Then in compound we will see organic and inorganic compound. Little bit of this we will see. Now let's see mixture. So mixture is your homogeneous and heterogeneous. In homogeneous we have to see about solution, and in heterogeneous we have to see colloids and suspension. So now before going to the further in this chapter, let's see these two terms which we are going to use in the chapter. So let's understand these two terms. So one is your physical properties and another is chemical property. So what is physical properties? So those properties of matter, physical property means those property of matter which can be observed without changing the chemical composition of a substance, means there will be no change in chemical composition. So that is the physical property. Now this chemical property is a property of matter that can be observed with the change in the composition of chemical composition of matter. There will be change in the composition of matter. Okay, so in the physical property, what are those properties? It can be your color, smell will not change, color will not change, boiling point, melting point, density, hardness, malleability, ductility, like this. So this property in a matter means that the chemical composition is not changing or it is not altering. In the chemical property, there will be change in the chemical composition of the matter. So let's take the example. So we know that sodium will react with water. It will form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas will be liberated. So let's balance this. So reaction is balanced. So the new substance is formed, the chemical composition is altered in this, so that is the chemical property. Now class, let's see what are pure substance. Now pure substance is a substance which contain only one type of particle. That means only one type of particle it is present in it. So that is pure substance. Only one type of particle. Next, it cannot be separated into simpler particle by any physical process. So by any physical process like filtration, decantation, sedimentation, we cannot separate it into simpler particle by the physical process. Now the pure substance have the definite composition. Pure substance will have definite composition and it will not change with the time. It's not that after a few days the composition will get changed. So composition remains same and it does not change with the change in the time. Now pure substance is perfectly homogeneous. Okay, so all through the substance it will be the same. It is perfectly homogeneous. Next feature of a pure substance is it has definite boiling, melting point and density. It will not get changed. It will have the same melting point or boiling point or density throughout. Okay, so that is the property of pure substance. Now let's see what are elements. So an element is the simplest form of the substance that cannot be split or broken into two or more simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. Okay, so element is the simplest form of the substance. It is the simplest form of the substance and remember it cannot be split or broken. आप उसको तोड़ नहीं सकते हैं. It cannot be split or broken into two or more simpler substance by any physical or chemical process. So that is element. We can say that the element of any is made up of only one kind of atom. That means if we are talking about sodium element, so all the this element is made up of only one kind of atom. एक ही तरह का atom सब में है. Okay, and this atom will possess the same positive charge. This atom will possess the same positive charge. Okay, so that means an element will have, in element, one element is having the same, it will have same atomic number, because the atom of element is having the same type of atom. In the sodium element is having same type of atom, and this atom will possess, all the atom will possess the same type of charge in it, same number of charge in it, and that's why it will have the same atomic number. It will have the same atomic number. Now let's see. There are 92 elements which occur naturally. Total is 180. Out of 180, 92 elements occur naturally and rest are artificial. Rest of the elements are artificial. Okay. Now there is 103 in the solid form, then 6 in the gaseous form, liquid form, and 12 in the gaseous form. Okay, so out of 180, 92 are naturally occurring, rest are artificially or man-made. In this, 103 are solid form, 6 are in the liquid form, and 12 are in the gaseous form. Now we know, we have seen what are elements, and now let's see some fact about the elements. So the most stable element is your tellurium. It is the most stable. Its half-life period is very long. Okay. Now the smallest atomic size element, we all know that the hydrogen, the smallest atom is of hydrogen, so definitely the smallest atomic size will be of hydrogen. Then the largest atomic size is of francesium. Okay, francesium is the largest atomic size. Then first man-made element is technetium. This technetium is the first man-made element. Hardest, we know that carbon. In carbon, that is diamond is the hardest, natural. Then abundant in the earth crust is your oxygen, and the rarest element is astatine. So this is the some fact about the elements. So we have already seen what is element, and we have seen how many type of elements are present, and we have also seen some important and basic fact about the element. Now we know that this term element is given by Robert Boyle. Okay, who gave the term? Robert Boyle gave the term element, and when he gave this term in 1661. And Antoine Lavoisier, who is also the father of chemistry, so he gave the definition of element. What is definition of element? A substance which is any substance which cannot be broken into two or more simpler form by any physical or chemical process. Okay, so that is the any pure substance which cannot be broken into two or more simpler form. So that is element. So this definition was given by Antoine Lavoisier, which is who is the father of chemistry also. And when he gave this definition, so he gave this definition in 1789. Okay, so that was all about the element. Now next we will see metals, non-metals and metalloid in the next video. Till then, study, work hard. Thank you, class.